Tino Cochino Radio?
Tino Cochino Radio.
All right, so it's Tino Cochino Radio, friend of the show, Marc E. Bassy. We were talking about, I guess, last night. We both had experiences. That sounds suspect as hell, but not like that. But like I was in Portland and I got extremely faded, and I flew back really early, and so I'm like going through it right now. You were in Vegas, and what happened?
Everything. Well, I heard what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So
come on, man.
It's no.
We can technically be in Vegas now. You don't know where we are.
We're on the Gossip Comms tour right now. So we just started our headline run, and Vegas was last night, and then it turned into today.
You said you haven't been asleep yet.
No, I haven't.
You guys flying or driving?
We're on the bus.
You didn't sleep at all? I feel like if you're on the bus, you would knock out.
I slept like an hour and a half.
I've never.
You know what? You know what I learned though?
What?
If you're like having a really good time around people that you really genuinely fuck with, you don't need as much sleep.
It's just a vibe, right? I think it's vibes all the time.
Keeps you going, yeah.
What is tour bus life like? Are you? I mean, because you've done it before, right?
We've done it before, but this is the first time where it's like really, like we didn't take tour support this time from our label or whatever. This is like really our bus, our whole, like we didn't buy it, but we're really like, we're in charge. There's no adults anymore.
I mean, are you just
out for us? So it's
are you just really wilding out the whole time, or are you just watching TV, playing Jenga? Like, what are you doing?
We got a studio in the back.
Oh, that's dope.
We work on music in the back. We got a nice lab. We just did our first. We literally recorded our single, the one I was playing, like in the back of the bus. So that was cool. And I mean, we do all the tour bus stuff that people talk about.
Dude, I always wanted to. One time, I won't say who the artist is, but one time, dude, I was young. I was like 16 years old, 17. I was already in radio. And the artist we had a good interview, like, yo, come on a bus, man. You young, come on a bus. And they had this girl laid out. And they were like, yo, we about to run a train. You can go first. Bro, I was so scared, bro. I was
you talk like that on the show?
Yeah, we just say it. We're cussing right now. You just cuss. We'll just bleep it all out.
Oh, okay.
It's all good, man. What happens on
running
TCR
trains
stays
on buses
on TCR.
Is extreme, damn.
Yeah. So I mean, I was so young, bro. And she was just I remember she was so faded, bro. She was just laying there already like naked, like just legs out, and they're like, you can go first. But they're all around, and I mean, I know some dudes would probably just run in there. I don't know.
Scared.
Well, I was just like, man, I'm like 16. These old ass men. I got this little penis. Like, I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna perform. There's no way I'm gonna perform. It just didn't make sense. So I just kind of got scared and ran off. I have hella young stories like now that I think about it. E40 gave me fucking Carl Rossi when I was 14 years old. Wow. We got on the bus to do an interview and everyone was sipping and they do the whole I'm not above you, I'm not below you, I'm right beside you, cheers. And they're like, here, give him some. And they poured me a cup of it. It was 14. Shit was so disgusting.
Oh, that's a real hangover.
Yeah, just wine in general, I can't rock with it. And champagne, really? None of that. Like dark liquor is all I can do. I can drink dark liquor and wake up fine.
Shout out E40, all his wine though. It's good.
Dude, he's got all kinds of stuff, even like the Slurricane or whatever. Like he's got, dude, he's got.
I haven't tried that yet. I don't like alcohol with too much sugar in it.
Right.
Generally, I just like tequila, vodka with ice. But then again, it's E40, so I just have to endorse and represent no matter what. So
you have to.
Slurricane.
How's the not even professional life, but just personal life? Like what's going on with you? How are you? I mean, just dealing with. I mean, you got the new album coming out and everything, but just inside, are you happy with that? Are you happy with just life in general?
I kind of gave up trying to figure out my personal life, and I'm just pursuing my professional life more. And my personal life just kind of goes.
Don't you feel like that? Like if you focus,
I just feel like that's gonna work itself out.
Exactly. If you focus on work, and it's gonna, the rest will take care of itself.
It's like I tried a couple of times to like, I'm gonna go. I went on a meditation retreat for 7 days to figure this shit out.
Did it work?
No, I can't.
I've always like, how are you?
I literally went away. I told everyone because like my personal life spills into my professional life because I'm a musician. I write songs. Everyone has to deal with all my bullshit.
Yeah,
women, whatever, whoever I'm dating is is always some sort of. You can hear it in the songs. It's always some sort of drama. So I'm like, okay, I'm going on this retreat. I'm gonna meditate for 7 days. At this retreat, I could not read, watch TV, listen to music, exercise, or masturbate. Nothing.
I mean, so what do you do?
So like literally you do these like intensive therapy exercises to like figure your shit out. It's supposed to be like 10 years of therapy in 7 days. So I went and did this and I got a rash all over my entire body. Demons were literally coming out through my pores. And then I got back and then I just got right back on my bullshit immediately. Like the first day, I was like, "Oh, that shit sucked. I got it."
That stuff's crazy, bro. People like really trying to find themselves. I heard an interview with Jim Carrey where he was gonna go on his like spiritual quest.
That's what it was,
and
bro.
that's what it was like. So they sent him into
it was
like
in the same place. He went to Marine.
Oh, is that what you're talking about for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said they gave him like a knife or something and told him like in case the cougars try and get you at night. And he was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like, but he like did it. But he seems like he's way out there now.
Did you see
that
new Jim Carrey Netflix documentary? Yeah. He's a big weirdo.
He's on them shrooms, right? He's on something, bro.
He's on a lot, bro.
I feel like. Do you think that's like a success
him after
thing?
that. I was like, I don't like people who are like the most successful rich people of all time like him, and then they're like,
"Oh, Tom Cruise,
it's not worth it, man. Like this sucks." And it's like, it's easy for you to say that when you're
but don't you think like
like
a Leonardo DiCaprio or someone, you get to like such a level you can't do anything anymore. Like, can you imagine being at that level?
I feel like he's still doing the same shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it just never stops for some people. I can't decide. That's like we think about this a lot. Like, is it cool to be in your 40s with like a baddie like 22-year-old girl in the club when you're like 41 at One Oak in LA? Is that good or bad?
Nah, because you know everyone else knows she's just fucking you for money. Don't you think?
But is that bad or good to be that guy? That's the most pressing.
If you don't care what anyone else, if you don't care what anyone else thinks about you, then it's good. But if you're worried about what everyone thinks about you, you look like a fool.
But if you see Leo in the club, you're thinking, "Oh wow, I wish I was that guy."
So maybe it depends on who you are and status too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Jack Nicholson would have a 30-year-old girl right now. We'd be like, "Oh shit, Jack got his dick sucked by that bitch." But if it was like, "This is like my uncle," I'd be like, "Yo, Uncle Steve, you got to stop this shit, man."
We saw the guy who owns Virgin. Oh, we saw Richard Branson in Vegas last night.
Was it really him? Because I swear to God, we were in Vegas once and I saw this guy that looked like Richard Branson, bro, and it was not fucking him.
No, it was.
But he was telling everybody.
They had a virgin. They had a virgin.
They sacrificed the virgin.
They had like some type of release. There's some new virgin product out, man. I don't know what it was.
So he was there.
I saw like the meet and greet. Yeah, the what? He bought the Hard Rock. That's
Did he
what
really?
It was. And he was just walking around, no security. He was hella cool.
Did he have like hella bitches?
I can't believe we can talk like this on here.
I mean, it's not live right now, so we'll go back and.
No, he was just by himself.
Just get it all out, man. Say fuck like 10 times.
Fuck.
What? It's a trip. When I listen to your music, like we're going over some songs right now. I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
And dude, you've always put out dope stuff. Do you get to the point where you just like listen to it and you're like, how am I not the biggest fucking star in the world right now?
No,
dog, your shit is so dope, bro.
No, I appreciate that. It's been honestly lately when I think about it, like I've been supporting my life with music for a lot longer than most people get to. Like some people get really hot for like 1-2 years and fall off. I've just been on this like steady increase and I've never really had a dip. So I feel like, in due time, it's all good.
When G-Eazy was here a while back, we were just talking. It was right before the album came out, and we were just talking about like his lows. And obviously, this album, he talks about a lot of them just kind of getting lost in the sauce, as he says. Did he ever like? I mean, you guys seem pretty close. Did he ever talk to you about it, or like be like, "Yo, bro, this shit's like on another level right now"?
Actually, yeah. G tells me a lot of shit that I take to heart about the sauce. It's a lot of he's a wild man like me, and but he knows how to put it in perspective very well. Like he doesn't take all the bullshit to heart like I do. Sometimes everything I'll be like, oh fuck. Like,
do you think that's like the musician side of you though, like the writer side of you? Like, oh, this is content.
He'd be like, bro, come on, like look what we're doing. You taking this seriously right now? Like he's good at that, like knowing this is like his job. He's over here and like how to split his time. So I was just texting with him trying to get him to come out to this show. We're playing in LA. And he said he was going on vacation for the first time in his life to Hawaii. So
that's crazy. Yeah, when we were talking, he was like,
congratulations.
Yeah. He's like, I've been on tour for 5 years and I don't own a house. He's like, I just bought a house for the first time or something like that. It's crazy to think about. Like a lot of artists like stay on the road for so long, dude. Like the personal life, like you're saying, kind of just is put to the side.
Yeah. Well, because that really, it does a lot for you. Like we kind of came up under Gerald at this point in a way because he took us on our first big tour and that was kind of exposed us to his audience, and then obviously we got a couple songs with him and all that. But when you're on tour, like we did this same tour we're doing right now a year ago, and we have like 3 times as many people in every venue. And we did, you know, we sold out the first 2 shows, like 1,000 people. And it's like, if you if you can consistently do that, that's how you really sustain everything. And then when you get that one, the right one, like Gerald did this time for the radio, it's like the fans were already there waiting. So being on the road's really, and it's fun. You do definitely get a little lost and float off into outer space, but it's worth it because, you know, it's what we like to do. You
cut the locks, man. You had the locks for a while. The ladies, I'm sure, loved running their fingers through them on long nights.
I got a big scar on my head.
I saw that. What happened?
I had an incident when I was like in high school. I got hit in the head and I had a brain hemorrhage.
Damn.
I know, it's crazy.
Hit in the head by what?
An elbow.
Really?
Mm.
It was that
not
hard?
Like
a
violent.
God.
Actually, it wasn't like it wasn't like it hit me so hard. It just triggered some. I could get into like the Mayo Clinic version if you want.
However you want to do it.
No,
man.
no. I did. I had this thing. It was like veins behind my right eye. They bled, and so I had a brain hemorrhage when I was like 17. It was insane.
Shit.
I thought I was gonna die for like a year.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm
don't
so special.
See, now he could go super into it right now and be like, and that's why I cut the hair to spread this message to everybody
actually,
out there.
The reason I cut my hair is because there was this kid, he was like skateboarding by my house, and he had the exact same scar. It's like 200 stitches. It goes from here all the way to here. And I was like staring at him because I was just like hungover or something, like getting a coffee. And he skateboarded up to me and said, "What's up, faggot? Like, what are you doing? Like, stop looking at me."
What?
And I was like, "Oh, bro, no, like relax, bro."
Oh my God.
I was like, he like kicked up his skateboard and like picked it up. He was like a punk, like
how old is he?
Skater kid. He looked like he was, I don't know. I could have like backhanded him.
I fucking hate kids, bro. I don't want any, bro. I hate them. They're all assholes because it's kids having kids now and their parents don't know how to raise them. They leave them. Oh, fuck kids, bro.
But no, I told him, I was like, yo, I have the exact same scar as you, bro. That's why I was looking. And then he had the exact same thing I had. So I wanted
from an elbow.
No, not the elbow part.
Oh my God, bro. This is your brother, bro. He's on tour right now.
He looked like a mini version of me. So I was like, should I have to cut my hair off and tap back in with my,
with your true self? Were you doing all this? Was this during the meditation time?
It was before. That. I do a lot of soul searching. I'm a big seeker.
Let's
you gotta, you know, it takes a lifetime to know yourself. That's what my mom told me.
Damn. It's like one of the moments like on NBC, Doug, my video guy, I want to take that part, and on NBC when they used to have a message at the end, it'd go bing, bing, bing. I want to make one of those.
It takes a lifetime to know yourself.
Hold on, do it again.
It takes a lifetime to know yourself.
All right, so the new single, man, talk to me about it.
So we just we were on tour with Ty. Shout out.
How was that? It seems like that's a complete different fan base. I mean, you've done music with him before, but
actually, he has the best fan base to me because like he has a lot of college kids. The gangsters come out. The Fly, like it was just like a hella diverse, like amazing crowd.
There's people that like music, right?
Yeah, like hella people that just like music. People that know like, oh, Ty's in town, like that's gonna be cracking. So he has such a good fan base, and he has a crazy studio on the back of his bus. I like went back there, and we were working on music, and we were like, I was taking some mushrooms. We were taking mushrooms. Ties into like his psychedelic shit too.
Yeah.
So we were doing that, and we went off to this place called Zion National Park, which is in Utah, and I was like seeing faces in the mountains and shit, and like sitting under a waterfall. We got back on the bus. We had a nice little studio set up, and I just wanted to make a song that felt good, that was right to the point. Because a lot of my music, I'm tired of people listening to my music and being like, "This is so amazing." Like, now play Plug Walk, please. You know, like it's always like I'm into like I like that song, you know what I mean? But like I'll be like work on a song for like 2 weeks and just really like think about every detail of the song, and then people will respect it, appreciate it, recognize the talent behind it, but not really like, you gotta be in a wave, you know? Not being part of a wave is really rough. And that's kind of how I've been. So now it's like my DJ Shabazz, like he DJs all the best, you know, he's like the best DJ fucking where I'm from. Everywhere else too, probably. No offense to anyone. But
he's like, I'll work for you.
But like I wanted to give him a record that we could just play in the club that
Yeah.
felt good. So when I was on the mushrooms, it like became very clear. So we just got this new song. It's called Main Chick. Comes out April 20th. I don't know when we'll be doing
Do they decide that? Do you guys decide that? I've always wondered, like, how do release dates work? What is the reason for?
I think nowadays you can decide it as an artist if you have like a good plan. I mean, not the exact date or whatever, but it has to be on a Friday.
Really?
New Music Friday for Spotify, for streaming.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've been told. I don't know.
So weird, man. Streaming and shit like that. Like, how much longer do you give CDs before they're just gone?
I don't make CD. I don't know. They're gone.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't use them, right? Like, you just stream everything.
No one has a CD player.
They're taking them out of cars and everything.
Actually, in Canada, they do.
Really?
Yeah. People, because we were with Tori's people, and one of like Tori's managers, he was like, yo, let me give you a CD. And I was like, that's tight.
Get that shit out of here.
No, I was like, that's dope. He was like, I got to keep this shit hot in the street. Like, he had like 1,000 of them in the trunk. It was dope. I was like, that's crazy.
You say it's dope. You're probably looking at it like, man, it's just old.
No, I was thinking, I think like literally in Toronto and Montreal, they still listen to CDs more than we do. We had nowhere to listen to it.
But you know there's still he still hasn't listened to it.
I listened to the album. I'm just saying I just listened on my phone like everyone else.
Did you know that there's still a Blockbuster Video in Alaska?
No, there's not.
It's the only one.
Wow.
It actually might have just closed. Now that I think about it, I think we talked about that. I don't know. We're all completely off topic.
What about Toys R Us? I heard that's closing.
They're all closing. Yeah, it's crazy. Fucking Amazon, bro.
Oh yeah,
Everyone goes. Do you use Amazon?
Fuck yeah. Amazon Prime is like, I don't even watch TV anymore. I just go on my Apple TV to Amazon Prime and just buy shit that I don't need.
I mean, I'll watch like TV stuff, but I stream everything on Hulu and Netflix. Through Apple TV.
Yeah, but on Apple TV, if you have the Amazon Prime app,
you just open it and order.
Yeah, you just order stuff. Like, you could just sit down and just grow this way and just buy stuff.
There's a movie about that where people just start doing everything. It was a cartoon movie. I forgot what it was. And all the fucking, I think it was Wall-E. And all the people just get fat as fuck. Like the whole world, everyone's just fat because they never leave their house and just do everything online. So look forward to that, people.
Pixar is really seeing the future.
He looks good now. He's going to be fat as shit in 15 years.
Can't wait.
All right, dope. So final thoughts, comments, concerns. What should we touch on that we haven't?
So Main Chick, first single off my new project that's coming out April 20th. And then subsequently after that, there will be other releases. But nah, I'm really, really feel like I just made all my best music I ever made in my life. And it makes me sleep easier. You
just sound super comfortable on it, man. It just sounds like you said, you're like, I got my lane. I know what it is and I'm just going. So cheers to you, man.
Took a long time. Appreciate
Marc E,
you,
Bassy, it's TCR.